Hold up. Let's get real. Welcome to Real Talk with Ronnie. I have Victoria here today.
Back at it again.
Which means that we're going to talk about stuff that we want to talk about.
Yeah. Personal.
Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast and follow me on social media at Ronnie Calra. Mm-hmm. So what would you say, top 3 points of advice to anybody newly pregnant for the first time?
Oh my God. I don't know if I have advice right now because it's been 4 months, but I guess...
The first trimester is hard though.
Yeah, the first thing is just don't give up because I was definitely going to quit my job. I'm not going to lie. There's so many days I'm like, this is it. I got it. Tell her I'm done. So don't quit.
Please
it
don't
does
quit.
get easier. Number 2 is I would say just trust yourself and just trust that you can truly do it and just like have confidence in yourself that, you know,
you're going to get through it.
Yeah, and you can figure it out.
Yeah.
And the third thing would be that, I mean, everything's going to always be okay no matter what the outcome is. So
I love it.
That's like my motto. Yeah. Everything's always okay.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, what are your 3?
My 3, now that I've gone through it, would be number 1, the vision that you had of what you would be as a pregnant woman, throw that out the window. Take life as it comes. If you're having a great pregnancy, knock on wood and just continue on. If you're having a tough pregnancy, just survive. Do whatever you can to survive. If you do not feel good and can't do things, like, don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
I think. Because it's really hard. We want to be able to do it all and prove to ourselves and prove to the world, and it's really hard. Like, just take it as it comes. Mm-hmm. Number 2, I would say, this was a big thing for me because I'm a psycho, but the fear of like getting fat was like huge for me. And
horrible.
I know.
It's a real fear.
It's a real fear, and it's so disgusting that like we think that way. Because we're doing such an amazing thing by creating life inside of your body, that I really felt by my 3rd trimester, I just let it go because I was like, well, let's deal with this after this baby comes out.
You look hot now.
Thank you very much.
You're
I worked very hard for that.
Yes, she does.
But you can do it. You can bounce back. If you want to do it, you can do it. If you have the drive and the motivation to get back to where you were, you can do it. You can do anything you want to do. So while pregnant, don't worry. Just gain all the weight, be happy, and then you figure it out afterwards. Yeah. I'm not saying be unhealthy. You know,
when people say you're eating for 2, you're not eating for 2.
You're definitely not eating for 2.
You're eating for 1, and it happens to help the other thing grow.
Correct. And you definitely have a bigger appetite because your body is doing extra work, but you're definitely not eating for 2. Yeah. So you're obviously eating more than you're used to eating, but that doesn't mean if you're used to eating eggs, avocado toast, and zucchini noodles that you should switch to Cheetos, Doritos. Yeah.
Horrible.
Right. Like you're not supposed to stop eating what you're eating. You just maybe might eat more of it.
Yeah.
So I would just say, like, stop being so afraid of getting fat. You're not getting fat. You're having a baby.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, listen, it's something that I'm going to have to deal with when I do this again also, just because it's a real fear.
I wonder if you're going to listen to yourself and you're going to look back and watch this.
You're going to make me, so I probably will.
Yeah.
But the fact, you know, I think one of the things I did for myself was prove to myself that I could get back. Yeah. Is going to help my anxiety about that.
Move on.
Yeah, because I'm going to say, I did it once, I could do it again.
Yes.
You know? Because the fear of, like, can I bounce back? What's going to happen? My body's going to change. Like, I'm psycho, but...
Yeah, but you also were never big. You just are obsessed with your jowls.
Right here. I got big right here. And it's very difficult because if you're skinny everywhere else but fat in your face, you look big.
Honestly, my sister, shout out to Ann R., she gets this, like, chiseling done now.
I'm going to consider it.
It's a face contouring, and now my mom does it, and my mom falls asleep on the table. So it's, like, so funny. And they go together, and they get their face
chiseled.
Yeah, it's called contouring. Ariana gets her ass done.
Stop calling out what Ariana does.
No, I'm just saying. No, she lives for it. She tells me every Saturday.
It's for me. It's weight. As long as I lose the weight, it goes away in my face, but it goes away last.
Yeah.
So it's very annoying, but I'm very self-conscious about it because it's your face, blah, blah, blah. It's an anxiety that I deal with. Number 3.
I'm barely breathing at this point. I have no idea.
Number 3, be prepared to become a different person, but don't lose sight of who you are. This baby is going to change your entire world, your entire dynamic with your husband, your entire dynamic with your family, your entire dynamic at work, your schedule, your sleep, your socialization. Like literally your entire world is just rocked.
Yes.
And you can get so absorbed in that you forget who you are, and you forget to do things that are good for you, and you forget to take time out for yourself, and you forget to see your friends and do things that like we as women need to do. Mm-hmm. Guys too, if you have new babies, don't lose yourself. So you're going to be a different person, in my opinion, for the better, mm-hmm. but don't forget who you are. It's almost like those women and men who get into a relationship and then just become who that person that they're with.
Oh, it's so annoying.
They disregard all of their best friends. They don't talk to anybody in their life, and they just hang out with their significant other and their significant other's family and friends. And they forget their whole life. Mm-hmm. Don't do that after this baby comes.
I did that once. Horrible.
It's horrible. And, we all have friends that have done that to us, and you're almost like, well, when they break up, she'll come right back.
It's so true.
And you kind of hate them while they're there doing that, because you're like, hello, I've been your friend since before this guy was in the picture. Mm-hmm. So I would say, don't let your baby do that to you, because it should only be an addition and a positive thing in your life. It shouldn't take away from other things. Now, obviously, don't go to the club till 4 a.m. And if you used to do that, fun, and you're probably not going to do that anymore. So that part of your life you could probably give up. But don't lose sight of who you are and the things that you love, and continue on. And it's going to be hard, and it's going to be a challenge. You're going to have to find the time. But one of the things that I thought, like this whole goal of getting back into shape for me, it was also such a mental therapy, because it was a break from my reality of what was going on each and every day. And it was just me time. Mm-hmm. And I'd put music on and just like sweat it out. And to me, it was just therapy. Mm-hmm. And I needed it. But if you have hobbies that you like to do, if you are into other things, like don't stop doing them. It's going to be hard, but don't stop. Go back to it, because your kids at the end of the day will thank you for that.
I agree.
All right.
That was good, Ron. I'm motivated.
I know you had anxiety about talking about the anxiety.
Because I feel like who is going to listen to me? And then now everyone I go to high school with is going to be seeing this. Hopefully, if they subscribe. But it's just giving me even more anxiety.
It's fine. Fuck
it's fine. You guys can DM me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to her YouTube and podcast. And also follow her on social media at Ronnie Calra. And you can also follow me, even though I'm private, at Victoria Caggiano. Maybe I'll accept you. And thanks for tuning in.
I think we should do an episode with both of our kids once yours is born.
Yeah, in a year when it could speak. Leon's gonna...
No, baby and Leah.
Oh yeah, that's so cute.
Coming next.
Coming soon.